Want to attend the legendary Thrive Time Show Business Workshop for free? Subscribe on iTunes, leave an objective review, and send us confirmation at info@thrivetimeshow.com to claim your tickets. Want to live in a van down by the river? Come by and see us at our Riverwalk offices, and we'll be able to make your dreams come true.
All right, Thrive Nation, for anyone just tuning in to the Thrive Time Show, we're talking today about how to create a purple cow, how to stand out in a crowded marketplace. And Seth Godin, the best-selling author of the book Purple Cow, the man behind the company called Yo-Yo Dine, which he sold to Yahoo for $30 million, has written in his book, The Purple Cow, boring is always the most risky strategy to market your business. Smart business people realize this, and they work to minimize but not eliminate the risk from the process. He goes on to say, you're either remarkable or invisible. Make a choice. In a crowded marketplace, fitting in is failing. In a busy marketplace, not standing out is the same as being invisible. So if you say, I'm trying to make a niche for my business, I want my business to stand out, I want it to get the attention it deserves, I want to get in front of my ideal and likely buyers to sell them copious amounts of products and services that will solve their real problems that they really have so that I can achieve time freedom and financial freedom, then you want to listen up, because here are the steps you got to take. 1, make a list of your top 5 competitors. 2, make a list of your top 5 competitors. 2, list out the benefits of your competition. Figure out what are they doing that is better than what you're doing. What are they doing that is good? What are your competitors doing that's good? 3rd, list out the offers they have. 4th, rate their actual branding. Don't look at it from your perspective. Look at it objectively. Now, once you've done that, now you've got to one-up those guys. And if you create a purple cow, it's going to be criticized. And the only way to avoid criticism is to really say nothing or never stand out or just go through life as politically correct as possible. But if you are remarkable, it's likely that some people won't like you. Again, Seth Godin says, if you're remarkable, it's likely that some people won't like you. And that's part of the definition of remarkable. People remark because it's remarkable. Are you saying that if people don't remark as a result of seeing my marketing, that it's not remarkable? Yes, that's what it means. So as an example, if I see your marketing and I go, holy crap, that's terrible, at least I remarked. If I see your marketing and I say, oh my gosh, I swear, if I would, I think about, I'm going to call them and complain. That's so offensive. But as long as you saw it and you've commented, it works. But if you don't make any statement at all, then it's not remarkable. So I'll give you another example. Today I'm going to go to Atwood's. I'm going to go to Hobby Lobby. I'm going to go to Guitar Center every time.
Triple.
And when I drive down the road, there's usually nothing remarkable that gets my attention. So therefore, I typically don't remember the trips from point A to B to C.
Typically, your Hummer of Love is the remarkable thing on the road.
That could be true.
That's probably
It's a
true.
Kim Jong-un themed auto rap. But as I'm driving down the road, the other day I'm driving the Hummer. I'm driving the Hummer with the kids. And I'm driving towards Lowe's, and there was somebody on the corner who was flipping a sign, waving, trying to get our attention for this wings place. It's a restaurant that serves like Buffalo Wild Wings kind of things, and hot wings. And they're flipping the signs. And they're almost frantically trying to get our attention, and they did.
On a scale of 1 to 10, what would you give them as a rating?
I mean, it worked. So I'd have to give like a 7 or an 8. I mean, it was pretty good. Okay. Now the best I've ever seen. I mean, the best ever. I've seen companies that will pay somebody about $15 an hour to actually flip signs. They're actually like really talented and skilled. They're almost like choreographed,
dancing,
But you want to get people's attention, because if you're not remarkable, then what's going to happen is you're going to lose. Seth Godin says, if you're remarkable, it's likely that some people won't like you. That's the part of the definition of remarkable. Nobody gets unanimous praise ever. The best the timid could hope for is to be unnoticed. Criticism comes to those who stand out. He goes on to say, marketing is a contest for people's attention. So, Marshall, read off some of the purple cows that we have documented that your business coach can help you execute. I mean, because your business coach can help you copycat or to implement a similar move. We've got, well, I guess, Chup, why don't you read off the ample examples here that we've gathered up for the Thrive Nation?
All right, we got a lot of them, so we'll run through them, okay? 1, Tom's shoes. What comes to mind with Tom's shoes?
Every time you buy a pair of shoes, they give a pair away.
Exactly, and everybody knows that, right? Harry's.com, Harry's Razors.
Okay, so Tom's shoes is buy a pair. It's I put on the show notes, buy a pair, give a pair, right? And then Harry's, this is a big thing with Harry's. Harry's does German engineered blades, but when you go to harrys.com, your first offer, the first time you buy the blades, they always do it for $3. Used to be $1. I'm sure eventually they won't have that kind of a deal, but you get everything you need for $3. You can try it out, which is pretty cool. I mean, because Chup, I mean,
right.
once you receive the blades and you go, you know what, this company does a good job, you'll probably come back. The Dental Depot, Chup, is the next one.
Yeah, they got the trains, right?
A train actually parked in front of the
literal train.
A literal train parked in front of a dentistry. What does the dentist have to do with the word depot? It's an alliteration. They both start with a D, and it works. Disney, they have music. It's clean. It's customer service. It's great. Whole Foods has earthy millennials and hipsters with dreadlocks named Skylar serving you organic food while women in yoga pants shop. And look at chalk menus.
And they have chalk menus.
Chalk menus. The next is Starbucks. It smells good. It's an experience. Their whole idea is to create a third place. It's not home and it's not work. They're charging you. Howard Schultz has talked about this. He says, I'm not charging you I'm not charging you for coffee. I'm charging you for the real estate, for the atmosphere, for the ambiance. Marshall, he's charging $4 for a cup of coffee, but he's not charging for coffee at all.
That's right. He's charging for the experience.
Think about that. The Apple Store, great customer service. It's modern. It's innovative. I'm going to get very specific. They have great customer service. They have modern decor, and they have the Genius Bar. And they have the Genius Bar. And they have the Genius Bar. Marshall, what's the Genius Bar?
The Genius Bar is filled with experts, so somebody who's maybe struggling with learning how to use their Apple product, they actually can go in, book a time with a genius at the Genius Bar, and they'll just take time out to help you and walk you through, teach you, and they do that for free.
A genius is somebody who's worked really, really hard for a long period of time to learn something, right? You become a genius as a result of not just inspiration. To quote Albert Einstein, he says, genius is 1% inspiration, 99% perspiration. A genie ass is somebody who wishes for things and goes, and they wish, they state big, they claim big goals. They say, this is what I want to do with my life. I have this big goal, big ambition. They set big goals, but they don't have the discipline needed to execute. So the difference between a genius and a genie ass is based on diligence and hard work. I say this all the time to clients. I say, hey, listen, that right there is a genie ass idea because you're wishing and hoping, but you're not going to do the work needed. A genius idea, according to Mr. Thomas Edison, is it's 1% inspiration and 99% perspiration. If you need help coming up with more purple cows, your business coach can help you. And if you go to today's show notes, you can find all of these ample examples that the human mind can handle available for you at thrivetimeshow.com. We come back, we're talking about determining your weekly break-even and goal achievement numbers. Stay tuned.